Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading because I have done all 12 zodiac signs for the first part of December as well as the second part of December. So I'm doing all of my personal readings right now, catching up, right, of the existing ones. And so I said, you know what, this morning I'm going to do a collective for everybody and see what the energy is like. I'm just going to be really open. We have this eclipse coming up soon. I believe it's the solar new moon eclipse. It's kind of like, eclipses are wild cards. You guys always hear me talk about that, right? But the thing about it is that eclipses eclipse things out. So it's gonna, and then new beginnings, right, with the new moon. But it's all one and the same as usual, right? It's the end is the beginning is the end. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. If a lot of you guys are feeling this need to have to go within, stay home, hibernate, it's on purpose. Always trust your gut, yeah. Empaths, intuitives, healers, whatever category you want to use, light workers, we go through that quite often. By nature, I'm an introvert. Although I don't seem like it, I am. Right? I'm an Aquarius sun sign, Capricorn moon, Gemini rising, but also I have my Venus is in Aqua. So I'm heavy Aqua. I intuitively feel out like, oh, I can't go nowhere. Well, but sometimes it's because things out there are not good for us and may happen. And so it's for us to stay home and be shielded and safe. But it has this feeling to it of, sometimes it's recalibration. Sometimes it's cell regeneration, right? It can be sometimes downloads, uploads, upgrades, things of that sort. It also feels like it is... It feels like protection. That's what it feels like. It feels like protection from something. That's why it was a dream for me during the quarantine time, honestly. Every time someone asked me to do anything, I was like, are you fucking nuts? It's a pandemic. Now the world's starting to open up and it's just like, oh, fuck. You know? I'm over here on a beach in Hawaii. And I wish you were here with me. Oh, look at that deception. Wearing a mask, not revealing your true feelings. I just did a reading about that recently, right? The past life one. Not revealing true feelings. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Now, can that be sometimes they are fuck faces, you know? And they are fuck boys, fuck girls, totally lying to you, just, you know, whatever, and dragging it along, and they're not interested and it's unrequited. Yes, absolutely. But that's not this. And I know that because it came out with the attraction card. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So like attracts like. And bottom of the deck says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. That's how I know. That's how I know for sure. And also, intuitively, I could feel it. It's not run for the hills. Yeah, like, oh my God, they're gonna fuck you over. And I didn't feel like that at all. Actually, what it felt like is that it's self-sabotage with the deception. This attraction card is, yes, law of attraction, right? We attract things when we are in a place of gratefulness and we are not in a place of lack. I feel like I gotta sneeze. So if I sneeze, pardon moi. You know, it is allergy season, honey. It's funny too because she's smelling the roses, you know, so it's just sort of like, I don't know, it's funny that like as soon as the card came out I started to feel like I had to sneeze. I'm not allergic to roses by any means or anything. It's one of my favorite flowers, but it's funny the nose, the smell thing. You have over here the card children, and it keeps coming up. Your love life is being affected by children. And many of you know that if you are like watch the Virgo reading that I recently did and a couple other readings, the children card has come up because it's really about inner child healing. And that's what this retreating has been for a lot of us. During the pandemic, we went back in time to rescue our inner child. We did that healing, and it really is, it made such a fucking difference, didn't it? It just truly pushed us to like this next level. And I feel like for a lot of people, it was like, wow, I didn't even realize like I needed to do that. My inner child was sort of stuck because she was always waiting for her hero to rescue her. And in past lives, her hero couldn't because he got killed, and she didn't know that, or he didn't know that. And, you know, so it's like, I had an issue with abandonment, and you know, it triggers me in a way in this lifetime, and probably in many lifetimes, because of the fact that my inner child is so jaded and frightened that I don't want to get close to people or trust people because they're only going to end up leaving me. And when they say they're going to come back, they don't. And so I think subconsciously we would end up, if you're like me, we would end up gravitating towards relationships and people that we knew it wouldn't work out anyway. Or they would only leave anyway, so what's the big deal, right? We did a lot of inner healing. Look at that, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So it doesn't have to be parents, but you see the whole general message here is that this inner healing going within, right? That's why it's really important to listen to, you know, the third eye, the heart, whatever. If you feel you gotta retreat, you gotta retreat. It's a big theme right now. Now, let's talk about this not revealing something, okay? Please, let's talk about what's going on with this relationship or this thing of deception. Holy fuck, it's the stalemate. It's a standoff. Delay tactics, blocked, refusing to compromise. Means it's nothing's happening, and nothing's happening because someone's pretending that nothing is there, or the false self mask is preventing movement, right? Because it's not showing. You're lying. See, this is the thing too, is that if you want to align and manifest, you cannot do that by being deceitful even to oneself. I know. That's a motherfucker, ain't it? Let's say that again. If you want to manifest and if you want to align, you can't be deceitful to yourself. You can't lie to yourself about shit. That's like if you really like somebody, you can't lie to yourself and say, I don't. Okay, I like you. Just the freeing of that and allowing it to be known, or saying like, I don't want this job. I don't like this. I don't want to do that. Whether it's I do or I don't. Okay, whatever the fuck it is. You gotta be honest and truthful. Starts with us. Never mind, fuck everybody else. How you gonna worry about them? You ain't gotta, this all falling apart. Worry about this. This shit right here. It's your point of attraction. I gotta be straight here. Can't be worrying about me and my relationship with other people. I gotta worry about me and my relationship with my motherfucking self. See what I'm saying? Self-love always. Someone here is not being honest about the way that they feel, whether it's because they want to or because they don't. This can be some of you too, like prolonging breaking up with somebody, or prolonging like quitting a job. Like, what is you doing? Doesn't always have to be, well, it's about confessing love. It could be confessing, I don't love you. Whatever the fuck you're doing, okay? They're saying, hurry the hell up. What it is it's blocking progress. It's delaying it, right? It says delay tactics. Some of you are, or the other person, they're delaying it on purpose because they're nervous. And here you have the lion, which is about courageous, brave, roar. The heart of a lion. You know, the Lion's Gate portal on 8/8 every year, right? We talk about this when the portal opens up. It's about being really brave and courageous and becoming like the lion. It's all about being heart-centered. Everything comes to us and through us from our heart chakra. So if that's fucked up, well, shit, everything will be fucked up coming true to that. That's why you have attraction here. We attract the right things when we are transmitting the right frequency, right? My address is my frequency, my vibration. That's how the universe knows what to deliver and where to deliver it. It's because you go, here I am, it's this, and I want this. Now, are we supposed to stay open to infinite possibilities? Yes. Right? We don't want to get too stuck on a particular thing, meaning it's got to be John Doe or Jane Doe, and that's all it is, and I'm not going to accept no other motherfuckers. because the thing is that John and Jane Doe might not be the best for you, even though you think so. The universe always knows better. So you see what I'm saying in those scenarios. We don't want to be specific to a person, but what we do want to say is these are the qualities I'm looking for in a partner. I want kindness. I want someone who's willing to grow with me, someone open-minded, someone who's humble, someone who's driven. Those are the things we ask for. I feel like someone met their match. It's their match. And as I say that, look, you have the Archer. It literally says matchmaker, but the word match. I keep feeling that for the past couple days. Many of you know I talk about it often. One of my favorite movies is Ever After with Drew Barrymore, right? And I love it when Leonardo da Vinci tells him, you know, like, she's your match, Henry. He's all like, I will not, whatever, to the crowd, because she lied and whatever. And I mean, but she lied because her fucking biatchy stepmother and stepsisters, like, it was, lying's not acceptable, but I mean, she kind of had to in that circumstance. But he, you know, whatever. So anyways, it's the Archer, right? Right on target, perfect aim. This is Cupid. Cupid shot that ass and that art. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Oh, someone got shot right here and they're denying it. It's like you're running around with the arrow in your chest and you're going, no. And people are like, do you know that you're like, nothing to see here? Okay, Cleopatra, Queen of Denial, like, what the fuck? I swear to you, it's like this thing, it's obvious. Something's obvious to everyone else, and I want to say to the person, you were the other person, but it's a denial thing. It's like, no, I'm not. It's like, there's an arrow in your fucking chest. Cupid's arrow is there. Stop fucking around. You're like, what? No. Well, there's about to be some communication or something too, because you got the letter. Writing, communication, you know. Maybe that's a stalemate, that it's not being communicated. You don't gotta say, I think that you're the one I've been searching for my entire life, for all of eternity. You are the key to the lock, to my lock. You are just everything. You don't gotta say shit like that, but it just feels like it's a denial. It feels like the acknowledgement first by self is what's just like gonna clear you up. Depending on what sign you are too, some signs are really in denial because they want to do their own thing and they want to be in control. Why do you think I get dragged so much by the universe? Because that Capricorn moon and that aqua honey in me. Shit. I be stubborn than a motherfucker. Oh, we got this yesterday on my live on Instagram. XI_Missy_XI. Be sure you follow me there. I try to go live almost every day, but some days I can't. Mortar and Pestle. It's about blending, brewing, alchemy, breaking things down, making something else. Potions and spell work. Right? I put a spell on you because you're mine. You better watch the things you do. It's mesmerizing. Something is mesmerizing. It's like hypnotizing. It's boom, I'm gonna break the spell. Nothing to see here. Is that a arrow in your heart? Is that Cupid's arrow? Nope. It has that feeling to it of like, ah, like the angels were singing the fucking hallelujahs or something when this occurred, and then it's like all of a sudden it was like, boom, logical, snap myself out of it. It doesn't exist. The logistics of A through Z is why it can't, or whatever this feels like, job or love. But it's alchemy, which tells me it's two extremes. Yeah, it's very like in the season we're in right now, Sagittarius season. It's extremes, two extremes coming together. It's yin and yang, but it works. Someone here may not be used to that. They don't, or I'm gonna go with that. I feel like somebody's not used to that. The Devil. Speaking of Capricorn, because it's stubborn. Literally stubborn ass energy. That's what it is. But you know what, the devil, once they lock eyes and they're on target with what they want, they're going to get it. So this is about maybe playing hard to get at first, but then locking. And I feel like that's the thing too about the denial or the deception of it, is like I'm very self-aware of my own self too. So I know when I really want something, it's all or nothing. I'm either going to be all consumed in it or not at all. So if I'm unsure about something or the way someone else feels, or if I'm going to like this job or whatever, I'm very sure to create a wall or distance or be detached from it, because I will be like this. Look at his eyes. I mean, he's just like, it literally says eyes on the prize on the card, because it's just locked in. And there we go with the arrow, talking about the bow and arrow being stuck in your chest. It's like you can't make it up. This is Artemis, basically. Or if you want to talk about it, it could be Cupid. Okay, it could be Eros, which E-R-O-S, right? Eros, Cupid. I mean, it was like, it's, oh my gosh. The rider, messenger, movement, message, that's message twice. Travel, news, visitor, delivery, goals, green light, progress. You see how this is green light, go? This is red light, stop. It was literally, and then somebody went and like pulled the keys out the ignition out of fear or something. It is fear, because you have the lion, which means they're not being brave or courageous. They had some inner healing to do with the inner child. There was some shit that needed to be worked out there. Some insecurities possibly. Wasn't at the right vibration, you see what I'm saying? Because gotta be a match. Now, someone who's in denial and being deceptive to even their own self, it's not a vibrational match to someone who's living in their truth. So it's not a match. It's a match, but this is what I feel. I feel like it was a match, zing, and then someone freaked the fuck out, job or love, okay, or whatever, non-love related, and then pulled out, and then doubted, did all these things, and then became not a match. But it's the match. It's the match. Henry, she's your match. This could be someone younger too, yeah, with the rider. There could be an age difference too. That could be off-putting for people that have never been in a relationship like that. Doesn't bother me. You know, I've always dated younger, but I mean, I've never dated older, so I mean, that might be something where I go, oh, I don't know about this. I've never dated an older man. Like, you know what I mean by older? Like, I've never dated someone significantly older than me, only significantly younger. So I feel like age somehow could possibly be a thing. It could be distance too, because you're talking about travel, right? Maybe they travel a lot, and that's the other thing too, is they go, listen, I travel a lot. I don't get to stay in one place very often. The lighthouse warning, beware. You know what I feel like this is? I feel like somebody is saying like, you don't want to fall in love with me. Don't fall in love with me. What? Weirdo? Okay. No, I really do. I feel like somebody is saying that. They're going like, whether they're saying it verbally, audibly, or they're saying it like energetically. Like, you don't fall in love with me. Warning, no. Also, they look at the other person that they're afraid of falling in love with, and that's a warning sign for them. It's like they're creating it. It's like creating it, going, okay, you get the call that's like, it's a job of your dreams. Yeah, you finally get the job of your dreams, right? And it's like, oh my God, it's like everything about it's perfect and it's panning out, but there's some logistical things about it that may not be most ideal, such as it may be clear across the other end of the country, such as it might be slightly different than what you were expecting, okay? Maybe it's a different role and you're like, oh, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do this, whatever the fuck it is. And then, but it's perfect, and the universe is sort of like blended a little bit of this and a little bit of that, like a little bit of, it's magical, like they literally it's a special blend, special brew for you. Like they literally pulled all these strings to make it perfect and have it happen, and you go, oh, but I don't know, and like you're literally finding things wrong with it. That's what that feels like with the beware. Like the beware is not an actual like universal, oh my God, don't fucking do it, red flags, alert, oh my God. It's you doing it for no reason at all, out of fear. Well, I guess that's a reason, fear. Lord Jesus. The Garden. Public venues, society, crowds, audience. Meeting. A date. Public. There's something about the public thing here. Someone could be in the public eye. That's what it feels like. People watch, or they're in the public eye somehow, some way. The albatross, a good sign or omen. Baggage, burdens, feeling curse, guilt, shame, regret. See, this is someone saying, you don't want to fall in love with me. Someone may feel like they have baggage or something, or insecurities. The world, holy shit. Distance again. But the world is about completion of huge life cycles. There's some type of huge life cycle that has to be completed here, karmic. And then we have judgment. Judgment is rebirth, surrendering, it's awakening, clearing and purging. It's also heeding the call. What call? The call to this job, this person, to this. See? Fucking firefly. Illumination, chemistry, inner fire, soul spark, someone very exceptional, magic and attraction. It's like, that's what it is. It's like zzz. Didn't I say that earlier? It was like hypnotizing. I put a spell on you because you're mine. And I told you it's the mask. They're being deceptive, hiding their true feelings. It says disguise, conceal, ego, hidden motive. It's weak, and it says theater and performance. So somebody literally could be a performer, whether it's musical or like acting and such. But I don't think it's the profession at all. I think it has to do with just reiterating it's the mask, not being truthful. You're attracted to something or someone or something, and you're denying it is the whole point here. And it's putting you off in alignment, and it's going to. I'm going to do an extended version. Check out what's happening here. If you want to purchase that, click on the link below. We'll do a whole nother spread here because I have a feeling that we're just scratching the surface. I want to see how this person really feels and also try and see if we can get the outcome of this, if Spirit will allow us. I want to thank you for all of your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Again, follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. And reminder, I'm not accepting any more personal reading requests until I catch up with my current ones. And I will be going on vacation, and it's not a luxury personal vacation. I've got shit I've got to do. That's why I'm traveling, because you guys know me, honey. I don't want to do shit right now during the pandemic unless I absolutely have to. So anyways, I'm going to be back in January, and even then I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be, if I'm going to have time to do personals, but I will still be extremely continuous on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Okay, I will see you guys in the extended. Love you.